Hi there, you clicked on the tropical and general weather update for Eastern Weather Consulting. I am meteorologist Mike Griffith. Timestamp is 9:36 p.m. on Friday evening, October 14th, 2016. Right now, we're looking at the northern hemisphere. This is the infrared satellite image. Right here is the United States. Here's Africa. Here's South America, Central America. And some items of interest are the tropical disturbances that are kind of coming off the coast of Colombia here and northern South America and kind of drifting into the Caribbean here. This is where Matthew came from, and Matthew kind of took Matthew came from this area over in here, but right now we're watching this area of disturbed weather right here in the southern Caribbean. Some of these storms drift across the Panama and then go into the drift into the Pacific and go and affect Hawaii or just the ocean in general. But there has been a split so far with the disturbed weather here, possibly going to be coming up through the Caribbean once again across Cuba, as a system could be forming down here in the southern Caribbean again, similar to Matthew, although the strength of this new system is not going to be known. And also, Matthew came from this area over in here, and we're looking more of an area in here where we expect a possible future development of some kind of tropical cyclone. Again, at this moment, the strength of this system is not known. Looking over here at the west coast of Africa, still of tropical waves and disturbed weather leaving the coast of Africa. However, conditions are not conducive to tropical formation at this time. Lots of shear and dry air will inhibit any type of tropical activity coming off the west coast of Africa. We think this is dying down, but what we want to watch is this area in here for any tropical development, as stuff can come up the east coast, just kind of like Sandy did in 2012. Right here is this disturbance in this tropical system on the Canadian model, or the CMC, and it looks like this system could come up the east coast here and actually get pulled into another system here over the Great Lakes. And if these two combine, they could be making a pretty decent storm here over the northeastern U.S., and this is definitely a possibility because tropical systems like to be pulled into troughs, an area of low pressure. This is another interesting feature down here in the Caribbean. I'm not sure if these two are related or the model is not handling this well, but at any rate, a monster low up here, extratropical or a mid-latitude cyclone could be bringing some really cold air and some early season snowfall to the mountains of Pennsylvania, western New England, and even Ohio, as the Great Lakes snow machine could be cranking up with this extraordinarily intense low pressure system. And then that system kind of just moves off into the Canadian Maritimes up in the Canada and is no longer an issue, but it is a monster. Very windy behind this system. Let's back this model up a little bit and just show you again. Right here is the big trough, the energy of low pressure, and down here is the tropical disturbances that we're going to have to watch. This is around October 19th. And anywhere between the 19th and into the 22nd, that's what I was saying. We have to watch this area of disturbed weather down here because there could be a low pressure system or tropical wave coming up out of the Caribbean, and multiple pieces of energy could be forming and phasing together to create a late season storm that could turn into a nor'easter and really affect and lash the Jersey beaches here, which were affected by Sandy in 2012. Massachusetts, Cape Cod, I mean, this thing is just huge, affecting the beaches of the Outer Banks all the way up through Maine and probably Nova Scotia here as we head into later this month, into the 22nd and 23rd anyway. And then here comes another tropical system, although pretty weak, and with the high over here over the Atlantic, I don't think that this tropical system is going to pose any threat to the coast. I think he's going to ride this ridge and kind of turn around this way, or she, depending on what name we're on now. I'm not quite sure which one it is, and even if this system gets named as it moves up the eastern seaboard. Let's take a look now at some of the temperature trends as far as the European is concerned, and we can look at the temperature anomaly overall. at 5,000 feet above the atmosphere. But I'm going to back this up in time here. And as we go into the 15th, looks like a nice little warming trend here according to the European model as we go into the 15th through the 18th of this month. So the next 3 to 4 days, it looks like it's going to be nice and warm here in the eastern United States. But what we have to watch out for is for the temperatures to sneak up on us unexpectedly and come crashing down once again here in the eastern United States as we head into the 22nd, as it will be cold. And this will set the stage for some snow showers, lake effect snow up here in western Pennsylvania and also western New York State. The central part of the country looks to be much warmer than usual. Plenty of cold air here over northern Canada, and that will eventually affect us as it tries to make its way down into the eastern United States here around the 24th. I don't think this does us justice. I believe it's going to be a lot colder than this around the 24th. We're looking for the first frost anywhere in Virginia, maybe down in northern North Carolina around the 24th, and I think it's just going to be a lot colder than what this model is indicated. Let's take a look at the GFS, and this is what I've been looking at as far as temperature anomalies for around the 24th. So it looks like it's really cool here, and most likely going to be a lot colder than this as we head into 8 a.m. Monday, October 24th here. Very cold across the eastern United States. And as I said, there goes the temperatures from the night of the 24th into the early morning 25th. 24th, 25th looking like the first frost here across the eastern part of the United States, and that's when I would say it's going to be this year. And after this, the model kind of just goes kablooey, and we really kind of don't really expect much accuracy after a certain amount of time into the future here. But definitely cold right here as we head into the 25th. And once again, look at my other video about the winter outlook, expecting a cold winter, and I don't think that this does us justice. We're actually seeing a big ridge of warm air, high pressure here over Alaska and Canada starting to build as we head into the 25th of October, and all that's going to do is just open the gates for cold air to come rushing out of northern Canada and the North Pole and the I want to say polar vortex, although that's kind of a frowned upon term, starts to build in here as we head into later October. Thanks a lot for watching. I'm meteorologist Mike Griffith for Eastern Weather. Like us on Facebook search for Eastern Weather Consulting on the Facebook search tab, and you'll find the page. It should pop up first of all. EasternWXConsulting.com for memberships. We're doing a free 30-day free trial right now, and then it's only $4.99 a month for individual memberships, $10 a month for your business subscriptions for consulting. Again, thank you, and have a great weekend, everybody.